For centuries, the world has gazed upon the sands of Egypt, captivated by pharaohs, pyramids, and hieroglyphs. But just south of Egypt, along the fertile banks of the Nile, another ancient power rose, a rival, a conqueror, and ultimately, a forgotten sister civilization, the Kingdom of Kush, also known as Nubia. The Kushites built their own pyramids, ruled Egypt as pharaohs, and forged a unique culture. Yet, unlike Egyptian hieroglyphs which we can now largely read, the written language of Kush, Meroitic, remains an enduring enigma. It looks familiar, bearing a deceptive resemblance to Egyptian script, but it is utterly, tantalizingly unreadable. For over 2 millennia, the Kingdom of Kush flourished in what is modern-day Sudan. Far from being a mere vassal of Egypt, Kush was a formidable empire in its own right, renowned for its gold, iron, and skilled archers. They even conquered Egypt, establishing the 25th dynasty of pharaohs, ruling from the 8th to the 7th century BCE. While they adopted many Egyptian customs, from pyramid building to religious practices, the Kushites eventually developed a distinct cultural identity, symbolized most powerfully by their unique written language. This was a statement of independence, a declaration that they were not merely an extension of Egypt, but a civilization with its own voice. Around the 3rd century BCE, the Meroitic script emerged, taking the place of the Egyptian hieroglyphs that had previously served the Kushite elite. This new writing system was profoundly innovative, transforming the pictorial nature of hieroglyphs into a concise, alphabetic or abugida system. In this system, each symbol typically represented a consonant, often paired with an inherent vowel sound. The Meroitic script primarily existed in 2 distinct forms. One was hieroglyphic Meroitic, mainly reserved for monumental inscriptions and sacred texts, closely echoing its Egyptian predecessor. The other was demotic Meroitic, a more cursive, everyday script, widely utilized for administrative documents, letters, and ostraca, fragments of pottery used for writing. Crucially, while Meroitic script might have visually resembled Egyptian, it was meticulously designed to represent the Meroitic language itself. This was a language boasting completely different sounds and grammatical structures. It proved to be a sophisticated and remarkably efficient system, yet ironically, its very uniqueness has become a significant hurdle for modern decipherment. The great tragedy of Meroitic is that while we can transliterate most of its symbols, meaning we know what sounds they represent, we cannot translate the underlying language. It's like knowing how to pronounce words but having no idea what they mean. Why this persistent enigma? Unlike Egyptian hieroglyphs, which were cracked thanks to the Rosetta Stone's trilingual text, Meroitic lacks such a key. No substantial bilingual inscription has been found to provide direct translations. Furthermore, Meroitic appears to be a language isolate, meaning it doesn't seem to be related to any other known ancient or modern languages, including the Nilo-Saharan languages spoken in the region today. This lack of a linguistic family tree leaves scholars without comparative tools. Without a Rosetta Stone or linguistic relatives, the vast majority of Meroitic texts, thousands of them, remain silent, holding the secrets of one of Africa's greatest empires. The Kingdom of Kush eventually faded, succeeded by smaller Nubian kingdoms which adopted Old Nubian as their written language. With the shift, Meroitic fell silent, taking with it the stories, beliefs, and daily lives of a once powerful civilization. Today, the Meroitic script stands as a poignant reminder of a forgotten voice, a crucial key to understanding Egypt's mighty southern rival. Will we ever fully unlock its secrets and hear the full story of Kush? If the allure of ancient, unsolved mysteries and lost civilizations captivates you, then you're in the right place. Join our expedition into history's forgotten corners by hitting that subscribe button and turning on notifications. And now, we want to hear your thoughts. Do you believe a second Rosetta Stone for Meroitic is still waiting to be discovered beneath the sands of Sudan, or will its secrets forever remain buried? Share your theories in the comments below.